Morning everyone, welcome back to Family of Three. We're continuing on our journey around the South Island, so I'm glad you can join us. Don't forget, if you do like our videos, to like and subscribe. But this section of the trip, we're actually heading through over to the west coast and up the west coast. So at the moment we're passing through the Haast Pass on our way to Haast. We're going to stop in there, hopefully get some food, then continue up. Look at Lake Matheson is the plan, and then also maybe even a walk to the Fox Glacier before making our way to Hokitika for the night and spending the night there. Then yeah, tomorrow we'll continue on up further, heading our way sort of up towards Nelson. So yeah, join us as we continue on this leg of the trip and we'll show you around.
Okay, we've just made a pit stop in Haast. It's basically just like a area where there's a bit of food and toilets, and there is a few little sightseeing things like a helicopter ride, but nothing really what we're going to do. We're just using it as a little pit stop for now.
Yeah, I think from here we're going to make our way up the west coast. I think we're on our way to Lake Matheson,
yep.
So yeah, we'll show you some of the scenery as we head on up the coast.
So we're about to walk to Lake Matheson, and Lake Matheson and Lake Tekapo are in the top 15 most beautiful places to visit.
Okay, so we're at the jetty lookout now for the Lake Matheson Lake, and looking at for the reflection of the mountains.
Yeah, it's a nice little spot here. It's one of several viewing points around the lake. You can do the full loop, which takes about an hour and a half, but
yeah.
The one we've chosen to come to is about a 45-minute return trip. So yeah, quite a nice little spot.
Yes.
The area is quite surprising. At the entry there's a proper little gift shop and cafe,
yeah.
and all sorts, so it's actually somewhat commercialised at the car park, but yeah, very tranquil and peaceful out by the lake here.
So when we've come, it's there is a slight breeze, so we actually don't get to see the reflection, but we do get to see the really nice view.
So we're just making our way back towards the car park now. As I say, it's about a 20-minute walk back, so it's not too bad, quite flat, quite easy.
Yeah. They say some of the times the best time to go and see it is first thing in the morning, like around sort of dawn, is when you're more likely to see the reflection. But as like we were so far away, we weren't going to be getting here for dawn.
yeah, I think we're going to head back now, maybe
Yes.
get a bit of bite to eat, and then just about falling off the track. And then we're going to possibly look at doing the walk to the Fox Glacier as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll head on back and see what we can get up to.
Okay, so we're making our way to the Fox Glacier now on the walk. It's about an hour and a half.
Yep, we suspect that's return. It doesn't overly make it clear on the sign at the entry.
And all the research we've done, we can't find out exact details of how long it is, so we're just gonna give it a go.
I remember as a kid, I came here when I was again about 10, doing a family South Island trip, and back then you could drive up quite close, and obviously the glacier was a lot closer to where we are, but yeah, within a short walk you could walk right up to the face. But yeah, from what I understand now, the roads leading to these glaciers are sort of more damaged, and they just stop you right back by the road. So it's a lot more to walk.
And also the glacier is a lot further back now.
Yeah, so we'll just go as far as I think our legs will let us. Hopefully we get a glimpse of it. If not, it's still a nice walk. So
so from Lake Matheson you could actually get a distance off glance at it. So we have actually seen what we're going to go and walk towards, but it was just a further away distance look.
Yeah, so we'll carry on. We'll show you some of the sights. A lot of it looks like it's just going to be a nature walk. This is a rainforest, I believe it might be. So it's sort of quite lush bush around us. So yeah, we'll show you some images along the way. So we've just left the first viewpoint. You can see a pretty good view of the glacier. You see a lot of things online and vlogs and that sort of thing that say it's very hard to see or you can't see much and it's too far off, but you can definitely see it, and it's sort of in the distance, but you get a pretty good view from the first viewpoint. But we're also going to make our way on. You can go to a second viewpoint at the moment, which is down by the river view. So we're continuing on. That's another 35 minutes return from where we just were. So we'll have a look and see if it's any better from up there. So we're sort of at the second point that you can really view the glacier. From here, it's definitely a lot closer. I'd say it's probably maybe less than a kilometre away. So yeah, you can see it up there in the distance working its way down. I think when I was a kid, it was probably way back in here somewhere. So you can walk right up to the front of it. But yeah, now it's off in the distance and you can't get that close. But you will have a bit more of a look around. And so we're here at the final viewing point on the walk. This is the closest we can get. It's just down the track from where the previous viewing point was. So we're actually quite close. You can see right up the top into the glacier part and sort of see how big it is, but also how small it's been from where it's gouged out the gully in the past. But we can't go any further. They don't let you, because just up to the side up this way, it's an active landslide. It's basically been going on for some years by the sound of it. But yeah, the ground's constantly moving, and if there was a sudden shift, they just don't want people out there. So yeah, they don't let you go out onto the rocks or across to the river as well, just in case ice breaks away and causes a surge of water. So from here we'll head back. It's probably about an hour's walk back. But yeah, it's been cool sort of walk, and yeah, really nice to see it again. I don't know how much longer it will be there with global warming, so good to see it again.
Yeah, so we're going to head on to our next location for our hotel.
Yep, that's up in Hokitika. It's probably a couple of hours drive as well. Depending on what time we get in, we might also head down the beach. Hokitika's renowned for sort of all the driftwood and everything that lines the beach, so we might just have a quick look at that and see what's down there as well. So we've arrived here in Hokitika. It's a bit of a drive to get up the west coast from Wanaka to the township, but no, we've made it. It's been a good little day. We're heading out to the beach now for a bit of a look around. So
yeah, the beach is very iconic for having hundreds of bits of driftwood washed up on the beach, so we're going to go check it all out now. Yeah, I believe there's also a bit of a sign made out of the driftwood as well. That was from a competition a few years back, and they decided to keep it around, so we'll check that out as well if we can find it. So we've found the Hokitika sign. It's quite a nice little beach out here, lots of little driftwood sculptures up and down it, so yeah, you can see why a lot of people come here to check it out and use all the driftwood that's washed ashore to make interesting little sculptures. Okay, we've had a nice little walk along the beach. It's been great. See all the driftwood. It's really amazing to see this place. But now we're going to go and check into our hotel now. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you could like and subscribe to our channel, that would be fantastic. And we'll see you next time. Bye!